Hello and welcome to another video. Today, you guys, it's Thursday, which means we're studying. And you guys know that I love to study. Just kidding. I don't like to study. But I was like, what is something that I have not studied yet? Just because I get sort of kind of bored of studying the same thing all the time. And I feel like I do bodies, I do faces, I do like so many things. And I'm like, I've done hands so many times. I've done feet so many times. I did legs last week. And legs and feet kind of go together, but I'm pumped, obviously. But I was like, I don't know. I need to do something else. Something that I don't really ever practice drawing. And I was like, I guess I could draw different mouths. So I found a board, not really a board, but I found like a bunch of mouths on Pinterest. It was just like this one sheet of like references for mouths that someone had drawn. This is like their stylized version of mouths. I thought about just drawing actual mouths, but I was like, that's kind of going to gross me out, so I didn't want to do that. So I found these stylized mouths, and the whole thing is I kind of want to learn how to stylize mouths. And I know they're like, you should learn how to do things realistically before you stylize it. And I'm like, I don't want to. I just want to stylize mouths, you guys. So I skipped over that step. And we're drawing some stylized mouths today. I don't know who did the artwork, so I don't want to put it up because it doesn't have a credit for it. But yeah. Which is like one of the first results for mouth references on Pinterest. So you could probably find them. I like the way that they drew the teeth because like the molars were oddly sort of kind of angular. Like they're really sharp, even though it's like a top-down view of the teeth. And I guess your teeth are sort of kind of square, but they're not entirely sharp. The back teeth, that's like not the point of them. They're not supposed to be sharp. They're supposed to like grind food down. And so they're not really supposed to be sharp. But I like the way that they were drawing them sort of kind of sharp. So I wanted to study that a little bit. Also sort of kind of wanted to focus on more mouth open, like I was gonna say poses, but that's not really what I meant. Like I guess expressions or mouth shape, I guess. I know I'm drawing currently a closed mouth, and honestly this is like one of the worst ones that I did, but I want to practice having the mouth open a little bit more. I don't really draw characters with their mouth too far open. Like their mouth is open like a little bit. I don't know what it is. I just don't want to draw characters with their mouth all the way open. I don't know if it's like a mental thing or if I just feel like, I don't know. I guess I don't really draw very extreme expressions, and that's probably my issue, is that I don't really draw very extreme expressions. I guess I'm kind of concerned that they're going to look ugly, which doesn't really matter. Sometimes to convey like a feeling, your art is going to have to look ugly. And so I think maybe I just have a mental block for that sort of thing, but I like the way these teeth came out. Obviously, I was using a reference and like trying to study the style of it a little bit. And so I would hope that they would come out okay. Like I hope my drawing ability is not so terrible that I can't look at something and try to copy it. But I think that I did okay. Like some of them didn't turn out very well. Like this, like that open one, like I mean that closed one I said did not turn out very well. And there's also another closed one that I feel like didn't turn out very well, which is kind of funny because I mostly just draw closed mouths anyway. So I'm like, why am I fucking these up? I feel like the open mouth ones came out a lot better. But yeah, I didn't draw very many mouths for you guys today, just because there was like 30 mouths on that page. I was like, I could sit here and draw 30 mouths, but I was like, I don't think I want to do that. I probably am going to go back and look at those because I did save the photo, so I'm probably going to study it a little bit more on my own time. But I did have a lot of fun drawing mouths. I was wondering if I would. I was like, am I going to like drawing the mouths? And I did. It passed the time by pretty quickly because just these 8 took me like 40 minutes. It's like, why do you take so long to draw things? I don't really draw mouths very often. Well, I mean, I draw mouths all the time because all I draw are people, but like different sort of mouths. And I had to look at the drawing and then look back at my page and look back at the drawings and then look back at my page, right? So that takes a little bit of time. And I'm not just trying, I feel like studies are okay to take longer because you're not just trying to draw something. Like if you're drawing something off the top of your dome, right, it's not going to take super long because you know what you're going for. I mean, it can if you're like erasing. But for me, I don't really erase. So if I'm thinking of something, I'm going to draw it. It's going to come out a little bit quickly. But if I'm looking at something, it takes me a long time because I'm trying to like study the form and try to figure it out in my mind. And I can't really just look at something and then copy it. Like some artists, they can like stare at something and then draw with their other hand without looking away. I can't do that shit, you guys. That's like actual genuine talent, I think. Obviously, probably not, but they probably just trained really hard and got that ability. But I can't do that shit. I cannot do that shit. Maybe, hopefully, at some point I would be able to do that. But I think I have to get into like some sort of figure study class. I mean, I know you can like sign up for individual classes at like colleges and stuff. I don't really have the money for that right now though. But maybe I will sign up for that because I feel like sometimes it's good to be like a self-taught learner, and I do think you can learn everything on your own. without needing like class and stuff. But I think like for me, I don't know if I learned very well on my own because I don't really know how to like focus my energy or my attention on things, unfortunately. Honestly, I like the way that these mouths turn out. I think the part that I struggle with the most with mouth is trying to get that curvature correct, like the way that the teeth curve, because your teeth obviously they go around your mouth in like a very curved shape, and I feel like even in these studies I made that shape a little bit too flat. I mean, the person who does the art, they are a little bit flat, but I feel like theirs are probably a little bit more curved than mine are, and so I have to figure out the curvature of the mouth a little bit more and just do my best to like make it less flat looking. But overall, I would say I like the way these two came out, you guys. So thank you so much for spending this time with me. I will go ahead and see you in the next one. Bye.